Do no harm, and leave the world a better place than you found it. It is better to be divided by truth than united in error. You can't understand where someone's going unless you understand where they've been. Chaos is more freedom, in fact, total freedom, but no meaning. We may be small and we may be young, but we will shake the world for our beliefs. A man who knows he is a fool is not a great fool. During a conversation, listening is as powerful as loving. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. To realize that you do not understand is a virtue. Not to realize that you do not understand is a defect. Half of seeming clever is keeping your mouth shut at the right times. Winning isn't enough. The acme of all skill is to defeat your enemy before taking the field. I'm not going to die. I'm going home like a shooting star. But man's duty is to try and endeavor. Success depends upon chance and environments. To subdue an enemy without fighting is the greatest of skills. Dream big, wake up, take the first step into the unknown. Life would be unbearably dull if we had answers to all our questions. What we can change is our perceptions, which have the effect of changing everything. No other success can compensate for failure in the home. It is the privilege of the gods to want nothing, and of godlike men to want little. Take care with the end as you do with the beginning. Cleverness isn't always true, nor is the truth always clever. If you remember me, then I don't care if everyone else forgets. For any sin, we all suffer. That is why our suffering is endless. Having nothing to struggle against, they have nothing to struggle for. Monsters are real, and ghosts are real too. They live inside us, and sometimes they win. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Attack is the secret of defense. Defense is the planning of an attack. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. A seed neither fears light nor darkness, but uses both to grow. Truth is what your contemporaries let you get away with. Don't chase. Elevate your game and be someone worth chasing after. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive. What cannot be said, above all, must not be silenced, but written. Not all things that fall down break. Some develop wings. There is no place where espionage is not possible. There's no such thing in anyone's life as an unimportant day. A whetstone, though it cannot cut, may sharpen a knife that will. Let your mind wander in the pure and simple. Be one with the infinite. Let all things take their course. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. It's important in life. If you don't give a shit, it can help you a lot. One must wait until the evening to see how splendid the day has been. It is more important to be of pure intention than of perfect action. One day, in retrospect, The years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Don't be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. Don't be afraid of enemies who attack you. Be afraid of the friends who flatter you. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue what you want. Être dans le vent, c'est avoir le destin des feuilles mortes. Some people could look at a mud puddle and see an ocean with ships. Pretend to be weak, so your enemy may grow arrogant. To be alone is to be different. To be different is to be alone. Being true to yourself is the greatest force to uncover the soul. Generally in war, the best policy is to take a state intact. To ruin it is inferior to this. It's such a shame to waste time. We always think we have so much of it. Your highest thoughts sometimes arise in your lowest moments. Keep going. It's not as difficult as you feel it is. Don't give up. Shoot for the moon. Even if you fail, you'll land among the stars. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. People wealth consists upon their freedom, individual resources, and good social life. There's no greater show on earth than observing human nature. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Everything you do doesn't have to be seen or heard. If we will be quiet and ready enough, we shall find compensation in every disappointment. I believe in looking reality straight in the eye and denying it. If you know both yourself and your enemy, you can win 100 battles without a single loss. I've never seen anything as bright as the rays of kindness. The truths that matter most to us come always half-spoken, and there are really never endings, happy or otherwise. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. To forget the whole world is easy. To make the whole world forget you is hard. For every expert, there is an equal and opposite expert. But the only way never to do the wrong thing is never to do anything. The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth. Fear is the polio of the soul, which prevents our walking by faith. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. You can jail a revolutionary, but you can't jail the revolution. He who steals a belt buckle pays with his life. He who steals a state gets to be a feudal lord. In order to attain the impossible, one must attempt the absurd. So the important thing in a military operation is victory, not persistence. When you say I and my too much, you lose the capacity to understand the we and our. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. The moon and the stars shine, even when the clouds hide the sunbeams. It doesn't matter how great your shoes are if you don't accomplish anything in them. You fall because you are human and rise because you are divine. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent on arriving. If my life is going to mean anything, I have to live it myself. What is of supreme importance in war is to attack the enemy's strategy. It's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that matters. Heaven is like an egg, and the earth is like the yolk of the egg. Darkness ages faster than you'd think. It doesn't loiter on forever. I have given my word that only death will take me from you. Only he who has no use for the empire is fit to be entrusted with it. In the end, you should always do the right thing, even if it's hard. The truth does not change according to our ability to stomach it. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Man doesn't know what he is capable of until he is asked.